The Philippines recently received its 6.84 billion pesos ground-based air defense system or GBADS, and a new medium-lift transport aircraft for the Philippine Air Force. President Ferdinand Marcos, Jr. said, "The acquisition of the new equipment is a testament to the commitment of government to modernize the military. While we strive to live with peace with others, it is crucial that our armed forces would be modernized to be ready for all eventualities. We fortify our capabilities in disasters," President Marcos said. "This is a clear testament of our strong defense relations, one that we can develop in other areas besides defense." The quick-relation surface-to-air missile system capable of engaging aircraft, helicopters, drones, was acquired from Israeli company, Rafael Advanced Defense Systems, according to information the Air Force. According to Philippine Air Force Commander General Connor Anthony David Canlas, that this newly acquired military units and weapons are the third level of defense.
Kung makalusot yung threat sa ating mga fighter aircrafts. Ito ngayon ang sasagot. Magneutralize doon sa threat na pumapasok para hindi nila masira yung ating critical infrastructure. Yan ay ayon kay PAF Commander. This will be deployed in strategic locations sa ating bansa.
So far, only Singapore and Philippines have acquired the asset in Southeast Asia. Its purpose is to protect vital installations from aerial attacks, surveillance threats and create a secondary air defense cover after manned fighter aircraft. The GBADS is projected not only to protect vital military installations and various ground and air assets, but is also intended to secure the nation's centers of gravity, critical government utilities, and other essential facilities and assets of national importance. The C-295 medium-lift aircraft, meanwhile, is the second of the 3 units bought from Spanish manufacturer Airbus Defence and Space. The first unit was delivered in March, while the third unit is set to be turned over in February next year. The aircraft, which has a flight endurance of up to 11 hours, will be used to provide transport of personnel and logistical supplies for projecting military force, as well as provide air mobility for humanitarian assistance and disaster response, the PAF said. When a nation enjoys peace, there is stability. When there is stability, there is progress, Marcos said. The peace can only be achieved when there is security, when you know you can protect yourself, your possessions and those you hold dear, he added. The arrival of the new assets forms part of the core competency that the Air Force is developing for its Flight Plan 2028 and 2040, General Canlas said. The Philippines expects the arrival of more equipment that would enhance the country's fighter aircraft fleet and its airlift capabilities, he said. The country is also expecting air defense system from Japan. They are made up of second horizon radars, and this will be placed at strategic locations all over the country. The Philippines currently has 3 radars facing the West Philippine Sea. The Israeli and Spanish ambassadors in the country both committed to expand their defense collaborations with the Philippines. Israel and Philippines have a history of collaborating in areas of life and death, said Israeli ambassador to the Philippines Elon Flus, citing how the Southeast Asian nation accepted Jewish refugees and voted in favor of Israel establishing its own state during United Nations Convention. When we get the radars from Japan, we will be covering the entire Philippines from the eastern portion of Luzon to Visayas and then the Mindanao region. Spanish ambassador to the Philippines Miguel Utre Delgado said his country would be delighted to see how the aerospace industry develops in the Philippines. Spain is a faithful ally of the Philippines that remain committed to the modernization of the armed forces. Spain's expertise in aerospace technology could be transferred to the Philippines in the future collaboration. The modernization program for the AFP has been a staple in Marcos' speeches whenever he attends military programs since he ascended to power in June. Marcos told the Philippine Marines that the government remains firm and committed to enhancing the Marine Corps by means of AFP modernization. The president assured the Philippine Coast Guards that his administration would back efforts and initiatives to modernize the maritime agency. He also told the Philippine Air Force that the government would provide them with more state-of-the-art fighter planes and armed with more power.